All right. Hey, collective. How y'all doing out there today? So your girl is feeling pretty good. Now, I just did my bedroom a deep, deep clean. I'm talking about two closets, the drawers. I'm talking about, I got rid of so many clothes, rearranged so many clothes. I'm prepping for the summer, y'all, the springtime. Now, what say you? What you doing out there? I'm getting a little feng shui in the air, some breathing room. Now, I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Now, let's see what's coming out these cards for you. Let's see what's coming out. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, do subscribe. I would love to have you. If you want a personal read, hit me up. The email is right there in the description box. All right. Now, let's see what Spirit got for us today. Now, I'm just continuously looking at people break down this Kendrick Lamar situation. And it's really knocking my socks off. And the one that really astonished me was one that came from, I think her name Kaya. I don't even think she in her 30s. And she went deep. Now, here we go. We got the Magician and then we got the Three of Swords. And I think this has a lot to do with a spell being broken. And that's over the collective. And I want y'all to just pay attention to how many people are really tapping into synchronicities. It's astonishing to me. The numbers, I mean, everything is just wow. And that's just evidence of the awakening. And look at that. Look at that. The High Priestess. Clarifying. Look at that. You see? The heart is over here. This is awakening. This is a rebirth. This is the rise of the divine feminine. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Now we got 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look at you. And you probably don't even, some of y'all might not even see it. What are you projecting out, boo? And I don't think that this is for everybody. I don't think that's for everybody. That could be the opposition. Because you're walking away. And look at the foresight. And together they make 13. Now some of y'all could be saying 131. That's how I can't. Was it? No. 113. I think this was. Yeah. This is the way it's lined up. Now you could be saying 1010. You could be saying 1313. And you could be saying the number 17 a lot. And it's something I told y'all a long time ago. It's something so relevant in regards to that 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now, the last time I came on the page, I was talking about spell work. And I told you somebody was about to get it. And I said the number 15 was so significant. And it kept coming up. It came up like 3 times. 15. And it's, you know, a couple of hours after I did that reading, I came across this. Now, some of y'all, I'm sure, because it went viral in regards to the Super Bowl, where the lady had a whole voodoo doll sticking it into the number 15. Now, I seen it on Miss Lowdown channel, but I Googled it, and it showed me exactly what she doing. Now, this lady, she looked just straight crazy. Let me show you. And I was like, my mouth dropped. Because I was like, what the heck? Super Bowl. You see? Now, I don't want to. You see, she got the little voodoo doll right there, and he got the number 15 on. And they was talking about, now you can actually Google it and bring it up and see her crazy self sticking the doll. You see the number 15, it's probably not too visible, but yeah. I was like, what in the world? Now, that's the one right before this message right here. If you want to go back and look at it, I didn't see that. All right? Now, let's see. And I said she was about to get it. She about to whoever it is. Now, it probably don't have to necessarily be isolated to that situation, but something in regards to that whole ritual that went down. Now, two things can be happening simultaneously at the same time. But that was a powerful message, y'all. And I don't care what Kendrick Lamar got going on with them boys, because of course he walked through them doors. But it still doesn't mean that he can't deliver a message. It was so crazy. Now we got the river here. And it's going to be lined up with this. But let me get the cards out here first. Before I go into it. Spirit already put on my mind which cards to use. Now we got the prayer and we got agape. Now we know that agape. Now, of course, if you have a religious background, you know that agape is unconditional love, universal love. And we have the prayer right here on the Hierophant. And at the bottom of the deck is the empty room. And of course, I got to read that one out first, because it got something to do with this. And we got the source. And it's the number 18. And there's something significant about the number 18. We got progression that wanted to come up. So let's see. Alright. And we got collaborations. And it's the number 11, which is all about your mind. And it's Aquarius. Wow. Okay. Intuition. We got two cards coming out, so I think I want to. All right, that one hit the deck first, so we're gonna invitation. And passion, the 5th house is at the bottom, and look at here, 42 and 43, the 4th house to the 5th house. Now you can definitely be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Well, let's see what the empty room is talking about first. Boo boo. Boo boo boo. Mm-mm-mm. Now, what is it again? Oh, the empty room. The places. 147. Now, the empty room haunts us all. It is the universal and all too frequent feeling of lack and of wanting, of the craving to fill ourselves with something, anything. We too often attempt to remedy the discomfort of the empty room by any means necessary, leading us to a culture of more. Ironically, the empty room is filled to the brim with potential, yet we perceive it as not enough. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, because this is also a failure to see. You see, that little hand is the Most High coming in to collaborate with you with this universal energy of agape. There it is, the cry, and the source, and the river. And the river does run deep, and it's a cry. The river is, is your emotions. Woo! I'm feeling this right here, y'all. And I ain't gonna cry, all right? Now, let me start. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, for awaiting true vision and purpose before attaching to what we should do next to save our outward appearance. Be with the nothingness, be with the impatience. The empty room has immense power. Let others wonder what you are doing. If you can settle into the magic of emptiness, you will soon hear its whisper of wisdom. You can. And there's the invitation, and there's the prayer, and the descendant. It's like your ancestors, the Most High, the source, the knowing, the invitation to become the ascendant. And the ascendant is the master of self, the Hierophant. This is you. Nobody else outside of you, not Kendrick Lamar, but you. Whew. Breathe, 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 breathe. Remember, it's the mind, the projection. Whew. All right, let's see what the river is talking about. Now, is that a place? No, what is it? Hold on, let me pause you until I find it. All right, it's on page 131. And I said 131, even though I thought it was 13. Now, that could be significant as well. You could be seeing that. That 13 could be popping for you. Now, the river is, there is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all of our mistakes and grievances. our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we plan to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind that you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotions and potential. Nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. And this is that cleanse. And this is that collaboration and that invitation. Woo. Now let's see what agape is. Why do I keep doing that? 211. 211. Right here with 211. Look at that. You can't make it up. 211. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Now you could be seeing 211 too. Now it said, what if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in the awe and the wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks us for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation. Now, this says invitation, but it's an initiation. That stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and the vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to a modern soul, it affects last a lifetime. The agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? What does your sacred ladder, what does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? Damn, look at that. Now it's not a ladder, but it's steps. It's almost like telling you to find your passion, your true passion. And there's no place like home. And look at this. Justice. Oh my goodness. Now I think a lot of y'all gonna find yourself. And Kendrick Lamar, even though I think he oh my God. He's not the Messiah or your Savior. You are. Woo. But he got everybody feeling. Really tapping in. And I love it. And everybody out there scared. Called him a devil worshiper and everything else. Listen. Listen, boo. Now the prayer, let's just read it out. Even though we can probably much figure it out, but let's just read it out for the sake of being consistent. Now what is a prayer? It says, when we It says, when are we in a state of prayer and when we are not? To whom or what do we pray? And it says, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent, self centered thinking that spins us towards illusions. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender, our service. Whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us it's important. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. And it's really about getting grounded, connected with spirit. Meditation is I'm thinking the best way to really tap into meditation is, and one way to quiet the mind is really to do something creative. Just like I was just in my room cleaning and rearranging and dusting, and that's a form of meditation. Grounding, clearing energy, moving things around. Yeah. They say that the next thing that what they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. you know. Now I'm really liking this. Now let's just read out the invitation. Let's read out the invitation. Now this is things really coming to the light. The source gives light. You're the light. Understanding that. I see a lot of crown chakra activation going on here. Whew, the awakening is real, y'all. Y'all just wait the next year. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be here before you even know it. Now it's so crazy that I turned right to page 36. And that's all about the midheaven. How you make your money. And the invitation is here. It says, now, I'm going to read the whole thing out for you. It says, while the ascended describes how you enter the world, the descendant is the place where you invite equal others to come into your world. It describes how you see these peers, what you project upon them, and what you were trained to respect in them. The descendant is where the sun will be at the sunset. Now the action is, look to how you invite others to dance with you, to relate. Be welcoming while also keeping healthy boundaries in place. Once you feel comfortable about your ground rules for the people you bring into your life, it is easier to open your heart. You see, that's what the agape and the collaborations going on here. Now, I think it's very important to vet people. A lot of people like minds. And of course, we don't want an echo chamber. We want people to challenge our thoughts. But you get what I'm saying. Some people just going to stay stuck. Now it says, if you notice that you keep people at a distance or avoid meeting new people, investigate this habit. Though it may have been important to protect you at one time in your life, consider how it is working for you now and what will help you feel safe enough to open this door. Also notice in what areas of your life you ask others to do the work for you. Kendrick Lamar. Just an example, it's just like, Now, one of the arguments was in regards to the revolution being televised. Now, you know that we have ancestors that said that it will not be televised. Now, there was something so important in regards to that, whatever you want to call what Kendrick Lamar done. When he said turn his TV off. Now, they even say that he took that from, I forget his name, but he's a YouTuber. But it was profound. Now, I don't think it's gonna be televised, y'all. I don't think it's gonna be televised. Because one way to defeat the powers that were or wanna be is to pull back your energy. And remember, it's you that fuel the light, the energy. It's you. The only way to dismantle the system is to pull back your currency. Remember that. Without you, ain't no them. Now, I want to read let me just finish reading. Okay, it says the descendant can point to what you might try to import from other people. While this practice can refer to an important skill in a work situation, it has its danger in a personal relationship. If you feel disempowered, you might be drawn to powerful people. If you're an extrovert who inwardly craves emotional and spiritual intimacy, you might draw in someone who helps you cozy up at home. It's wonderful when others can help you develop latent characteristics within yourself. But if you ask them to do the work for you and they leave, there goes your resource. If you see them as only an extension of yourself, you can't really see them. When you develop your own resources, you can see these others as whole beings with their own needs and gifts. Now the challenge is you give your power away when instead of working together, you ask others to be what is missing in yourself. It's like being your own leader, standing up for your own self. Now the gift is tend to the inlet to your heart, invite in relationships that are clear, healing, nurturing, self-responsible, and encouraging of mutual evolution. No more codependency. The Jezebel spirit is real. And she's not just about the intimate act. All of it. Abuse. Now, I just seen a video in regards to the Mexican president wanting to legalize the white horse. The one that you put up your nose. I was like, wow. Does that have anything to do with Trump and the borders and all that stuff like that right there? This is crazy, y'all. Lord. Y'all, I'm telling you. Clear your mind. Get off all those substances and stuff like that right there. It's time to evolve. Now, I want to just pull 3 of these cards. But it's going to be all right, bro. A lot of y'all got it going on. Be in the empty. Yeah, patience again. Patience. And something is happening with the sacral chakra. And it's the number 2. So 11 all over again. It's next to the 11. Now, you could also be saying 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't know what's going on outside. All this yelling. I hear all this wind blowing. Let me go look. And we got love. Right here on Agape. And it's the blue. And I think this has a lot to do with expression. Effort with the number 13. Yeah. It's a rebirth. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Love and partnerships. But boo, I don't want to pull from no tower. Now you got some type of good luck, some good vibes coming your way. You're on the right track. Great instincts with the high priestess right here. Dead on. And that could be about some type of collaboration. Keep calm. Powerful thing. Going right back to this. Being quiet. Just know that it's all unfolding. And this is telling you to plan ahead. Look beyond. Don't fall, to scarcity mindsets in regards to things that's taking place. Just know it's happening for us. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And it's really happening, Captain. 32:32 on the clock. But anyway, boo, that's your message. It's your message. We got this. Hit the like button for your girl, and I'll see you on the next one.